So we got this three-way switch. That is a method 1. We just installed it. So basically the power coming in to this switch, that's switch 1, and we can turn on from here, and then power is going 14.3 to the switch 2, can turn off from here, and then from here we have this wire, the 14.2 going into the light, on, off, on, off, on, off. Alright, so let's do it. Oh, hello, Amir back with another video, and this video is all about three-way switch light. So we got two methods, the method number 1 and method number 2, and these two methods are particularly for a three-way switch. So three-way switch, I got here one, and then I got here one. So these are two three-way switches, right? And these switches we're using for turning on from one location and turning off from other location. So the switch number 1 and the switch number 2, and we got a light in between. So switch number 1, if I turn on from here, and my light will be on, and then I can turn off from here and my light will be off. So three-way switch has a 3 terminal. The one terminal, the black one, that is for my power coming in, so this always stay hot, and then these 2 terminal for the travelers. So if I see other switch, switch 1, switch 2, and this terminal, the hot is a common, and this is also a hot. So these terminals 1 and 2, these terminal are traveler to the second one, and from second to the first one. So if I put the red color wire here, so the other side I must put a red color wire here, and if I put a black color wire here, and other side I'll put a black color wire. So this is the heart, and these are traveler, common and traveler, common and traveler, common and travelers. So what I did one of the method 1 for a three-way switch, and I draw it. It's pretty simple and straightforward, and it's as I said that you can control the light from the switch number 1. So let's say if you're in the main floor and you got a switch here, and then you go down to the stairs, you got another switch here. So you got a switch 1 and you got a switch 2. So these both switch are the three-way switches that I explained earlier, and there's a light that I want to turn it on. So again, the power is coming from the box switch 1 14.2 wire that I'm using, and the power is coming in from the switch 1 that has a green wire, is a ground wire. So I'll take my green wire attached together and take all the way, put it to the switch if I have that terminal in the switch, and from there I'll take all the way to the other side and to the box, and from there I can take all the way to the light, and also I can take to the switch. I have a terminal there. So that's been clear. Now the black wire, the power is coming in, that I will take directly immediately to the black terminal of the switch 1. So now my power is in this switch, and my power is in the switch 1, and then these 2 terminals, they are called a traveler. So these travelers are red and black. So same with the switch number 2, I got two terminals, this side and then this side. So these 2 screws, those 2 terminals are also traveler. So now those traveler, because I'm using 14.3 wires, and 14.3 wires has green, which is already we attached, and then we have a neutral, red and black. So from this terminal I'll take my red and all the way all the way I'm going to the switch number 2 to this terminal. Now my red is attached as a traveler 1 and I got a traveler 2. So this traveler, I'll pick up the black from here and keep all the way going and put it on this traveler, right? So that both travelers is both side going to the terminal for switch 1 and for switch 2. So yeah, for the neutral, so I'll take the neutral in and I attach neutral together and then going all the way through my 14-3 wires and keep going all the way and I'm bringing all the way to my light. So my neutral will go directly to the light. So this is a simple, and I will also drop this in my box, and this way the method 1 that I draw it, hope you understand it, and then later I will explain you actually I install the switch and light and will make more clear. So for the method 1 3-way switch from switch 1 to switch 2, I have some demonstration here. Now it's very important that maybe my jurisdiction has a different code, so it is always recommended to check your local municipality and what's the code down there. And again, electricity is not our friend and it could be a very dangerous and deadly. So again, if I'm not a competent and if I'm not sure that what I'm doing, I will ask for a licensed electrician and check again with my local municipality. And this is kind of a little disclaimer. Again, this is for the demonstration purpose or for the hobby switch here. And then we got a box 1. So box 1, we're gonna put a 3-way switch here, and then we're gonna put a 3-way switch here. So switch number 1 and switch number 2, and I got my light here. Now I got my 14-2 coming in from the box number 1, and you can see that 14-2 has a 1 hot wire, and then I got 1 neutral wire and 1 ground. So that is the power coming in. And now I got my travelers. So in the traveler I have a 14-3 red, white and black going to this box, and same on this box I got my what? Red, black and white, and I got my ground. So put on a side, and then this wire 14-2 has a neutral which is white, black, hot and the ground. These wires are going all the way to my light, which is my neutral, hot and ground. So let's start it. So first of all, I'll take my ground. So I'll take my ground, I attach together, and I'll attach together. Okay, and I cut the extra that they want to try the 3-way switches again. If I'm not a competent, if I'm not a confident, if I don't know what I'm doing, I have to hire an electrician and check with the local municipality or local electrical code. I'll take my magnets and then put on this ground, tight it together, done. And one thing I forgot to do, very important, when the ground is coming, so we see inside, we get attached to this screw, so our ground is in a bonding position. So I bond my ground inside pretty tight. Now it's bonded to my box. So just want to make sure my ground is bonded to the box, and I'll send it back. So that part done. Now I'll take my neutral and take my neutral. So strip it out. I strip all the wires. So I don't want to strip too much, 3/4. So this is a little bit bigger. This is a little bigger. Kind of this side, and also I strip this side, and that's stripped done, and that is a little bit bigger. So here I want to get about a 3/4 here. So that's here. Now I take my neutral. So this is a neutral, and I'll put it on the side, and you see I'll put it in here, and another one. like this. So push this wire back in like that. Go right. And now because this is my hot wire, and the hot wire so this is my terminal, this one, and this is coming in. So I'll just make this loop nicely, and then I'll make that loop also. Nicely hook, nice hook, that's hook. Now I'll put this to this black screw here, and then I will make it tight towards I need the hook. And the next one, so if I put the red this side, I gotta follow other side, same thing. So I put on my hook like that, like this, and I'll tie it. Right, another side, put this like that, hook, hold it, and I tie it, tight. So now it's pretty tight, and then I'll just push it back nicely and I'll bring it here. Okay, so the one side is done. Let's do other side. So again, what I got the ground here, and then I'll put this ground to this screw all the way to the back. It's a little tough. Here you go. And now I will bond this ground. So ground must be bonded. Bonded means that I'm putting my ground all the way to this box on the screw. And then I will take this ground wire and together as I did on the switch one. So I'll just do some turn like that, and I cut it extra, and I make nice end till, and then I take one of the cap, put it on top like that. So now my ground is secure, and then once the ground is secure, I push it back. Now, because I got this neutral, this coming from the switch one, so I'll take this neutral together, and then I will put this neutral together, which is going all the way to the light. So again, I got this little Vagos, 3 hole in it, and I'll use it. Use it like this, one, and then other one. So make sure I tug it, push it, and then I push my wire inside. Going, because this is gonna go to the black screw. Now these are 2 travelers. So 2 travelers I will do, and then again I make a hook. So that's my hook, and I make another hook for my second traveler, and then I make this hook is going to my light. So it's very easy. And again my black screws, this black. So this one I'll put towards the light. So that's kind of leg of the light. So I'm gonna put it here nicely. It's pretty tight like that. Take my screwdriver, and I'm using the Star Phillips. You can use number 1. Make it tight. Good. Now the other side, if you see, I'll put my traveler, the red one, to the terminal where is only 1 screw. So this side. So I'm gonna put my traveler red over this side. I'm gonna match both sides. So I'll tight this you can see, tied it, nice. And then this one, the other travel, I'll put to this side, to that terminal. Okay, now hold this tight and nice. I want to make nice and tight connections. So I'll pull it. That's tight. Okay. Now I will I will sit like this. Okay. Like this. And now I got my light here, top. So for the light, I will put my ground to the screw, and I bond my ground all the way nicely tight. Okay, and then I got again one my neutral and one my hot. So I'll make a little loop like this, the hook, make a hook like that. So I got a nose plier, right? And then I'll take my light and I put, you see that the copper I'll put here, and then make it tight. Make sure a tight connection. Another one, put to the next screw. On this screw. See it? Okay, pretty tight. Now push it in, and then I will just put like that. Alright, so I placed my switch, three-way switch 1 and three-way switch 2, and my light holder. So I'll just put the plates here nicely. Yeah, make sure I don't want to tie too much. Put a plate. And I put my ball here. So the method 1 three-way switch is installed, and let's try it now. So I'm gonna turn on 1, turn off 2, 1, and then turn on 2, turn off 3, and then turn on 4, turn on 4, turn on 5, and turn off 6. On, off, on, off.